One. Rob Ebel here from MariemontSports.com. I have the pleasure of talking with head coach Doug Spreen. Coach, how are we doing?
We're doing good. Getting to the late part of the season, and it's nice to kind of be in some place where we got some big games coming up.
It's exciting. Talk about the season to the fans. Someone who might have just stumbled across our interview and wants to know how the season's gone for you so far.
It's gone pretty good so far. We're sitting at 13-3 right now, and things have really gone well for us.
Did you anticipate 13-3 in the preseason, as you were kind of doing before the season started? Did you anticipate that, Coach, or has this been a very nice surprise for you and your staff?
I think I anticipated that we could have a nice season, but you never anticipate winning 13 of your first 16 games.
Sure.
As a coach, you always look at opponents and you realize how many tough games you have. So it's been nice. We have a lot of seniors back this year, so I knew we'd have experience, and it's been an interesting ride for us. We've had some games where we've won some close games where we haven't played our best basketball, and we've had some close games where we've really shot the ball badly. And sometimes I tell the girls when we're in the locker room afterwards, and a sign of a good team is winning games when you're not playing your best.
Right.
And that's been the case for us this year. We've gotten away a couple games with not playing our best, and we've escaped with wins.
13 wins in a very tough conference this year speaks volumes, right?
Yeah, I mean it's the CHL is, and the league's been better than I thought it was going to be this year. Indian Hill's really good. They got a really nice club. They got a couple D1 players on their team, and Madeira is way better than I thought they'd be this year. They've really done a good job of regrouping, and they played us really tough. And Wyoming has a good team, and Taylor's putting together a nice program, and they played us twice really tough.
Right.
And so we've had a number of battles in this league. It hasn't been easy.
I'm glad you mentioned your seniors. Talk about how important seniors are to a successful season.
I mean, it's to have some experience. Last year we had no seniors, so we really didn't have that. But to have that experience, and I have two seniors who've started at guard for the last 2 years for us, and Kendall Dewey and Olivia.
And I'm guessing the same offense, the same defensive schemes. It's just got to make it so much easier for you.
Yeah, I mean, they come back, and the first day of practice, even though we missed a bunch of those girls for the first 10 practices, almost 2 weeks because they did so well in soccer.
Yes.
They actually got back the day before our first scrimmage. So we were behind, but those seniors have been great. And I have 7 seniors, and not only Olivia and Kendall, but Maddie Hartman and Ellie Halpin and Claire Wilder and Isabel Scalina and Liz Gilbertson. They've been great teammates, and they've all played a pivotal role in what we've done. And it's been really special to have that group of 7 seniors be a part of kind of what we're trying to put together here.
And the nice thing about that is they can set the leadership for your juniors, your sophomores, any freshmen, that when they get to be a senior, they can see how it's supposed to be done for Coach Spreen.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at I will tell a lot of my young kids, watch the way Kendall Dewey goes about every practice, every possession of every game, and when she's just the hardest worker I've ever coached, and so that's a great example for our younger players.
That's great. Do you have a favorite win so far in the season out of the 13?
We've actually, in a 3-day period, we won in overtime against Madeira. We held on, almost blew a big lead against Batavia and barely won, and then went to Taylor and won in overtime there, shooting under 20% from the field, well under 50% from the free throw line. And we shot the ball really, really badly, but it was a defensive effort, and kids stepping up and just saying, we're just going to will ourselves away to win. And on a night when you shoot that badly, you probably should lose. And we found a way to win that night on a tough place to go play at Taylor. And then we had a couple games. We played Georgetown here earlier in the year, and we really put it together that game. And that kind of showed what we're capable of. And maybe we'll hopefully put some of those games together here at the end.
Let's look into the basketball crystal ball. What do you see for the tournament? I know it's down the road a little bit, but let's talk a little bit about it. It's almost tournament time.
The tournament is something that I see coming. There's some really good Division III teams in the city that the tournament's we're gonna have to go through somebody pretty good to win a sectional. Purcell and Summit are really good, and Williamsburg and Bethel Tate have really good clubs, and Norwood beat us earlier in the year, and they're in our sectional. So it's not going to be easy, but I don't think too much about that based on the fact that we still kind of have work to do. We lost Indian Hill early in December, and they're really good. And we told the girls that we had a really tough track. We had to win 6 league games in a row to get back to a Monday night in late January. Well, that return game in our gym against Indian Hill would potentially mean something. And so Monday night, we've got that game here.
You're on track.
And, even if we were and Indian Hill's really good, we're going to have to do something special to beat them.
Right.
We'd still have 4 league games after that. So it's been a journey. We called it our gauntlet,
Yes.
and we've kind of traveling through that right now. And, we're looking forward to Monday night to being a special one here, and the kids will go out and have fun, and we'll see what we can do when we get out there.
Well, let's hope they see this interview, pack the gym, and finish off that gauntlet and open the door for a great tournament run. Coach, as always, I appreciate you taking the time and sharing about your program, and all the best the rest of the regular season and in the tournament.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Go Warriors.